Who do you think those people are there? Trump, Gates perhaps, Satan, and I have no idea. Well, was that really needed? I mean, seriously. And then Satan says, how are we going to tease people now then? And he says it twice. And you think Satan wears glasses? I mean, seriously? So you throw your worries as well.
They assault you with their criminal corporation. And this is Supreme Court, Rundle versus Delaware, and Ruritan Canal Company, U.S. Supreme Court. My opinion is, and has long been, that the mayor and alderman of a city corporation or the president directors of a bank or the president directors of a railroad company, once a fraud, always a fraud. These are maxims of law.
Now then? And he says
things involved from the beginning cannot be made valid by some subsequent act of void judgment. A thing void in the beginning does not become valid by lapse of time. Time cannot render valid an act void in its origin. Out of fraud, no action arises, and any act by any government official to conceal a fraud becomes an act of fraud. It's a fraud to conceal a fraud, and fraud is inexcusable and unpardonable.
Yearling team.
CNN is reporting that she turned herself in.
President George H.W. Bush was one of the 178 heads of government who signed the final text of the agreement at the Earth Summit in 1992, and in the same year Representatives Nancy Pelosi, Eliot Engel and William Broomfield spoke in support of United States House of Representatives concurrent resolution 353, supporting implementation of Agenda 21 in the United States, created by a 1993 executive order. The President's Council on Sustainable Development is explicitly charged with recommending a national action plan for sustainable development to the President.
You know, and do you think Satan looks like that? I mean, so much into the numbers there, 9, 18, you know, you can see all the threes in there as well, and
now this is the same Milwaukee that makes all the power equipment you see on job sites, or you might even own yourself.
You go wrong with this. This is the cure for everything. Look at them all.
And if perfection could be, it would be as you are now. You, my love, are this unknowable perfection.
And suddenly they have to hire a lot of employees to take channels down and to eliminate free speech based on certain topics that they're discussing. This will specifically be for anyone that talks about conspiracy.
I literally prayed for you to show up today, my man.
You are watching a master at work.
You guys ready?
Why would they lie?
Yeah, because launch life, the rocket launches are parabolic, right? You know what parabolic is?
Yes, I do.
So they go up and then they level out and then they come down. So Austin, my friend Chris, I'm Nathan. We've been researching and testing the shape of the Earth for 5 years. And what NASA says about the Earth, the floor that we walk on, is that it spins 1,000 miles an hour. You don't feel that, right?
No. Nice try. But nice try.
And they say it curves downward in all directions, but we don't see that, right? I mean, it looks flat.
My mom is not well right now.
Pat? Oh.
So I need to take her to the doctor. That's why I'm here. So I really don't have time.
I literally prayed for you to show up today, my man. I talked to the owner of the home. She's going to send Pat some flyers. Please share that with her, okay?
God bless.
Literally the 8th NASA employee that runs away from me when I tell him about flat Earth, dude. No argument, nothing to say. And that'll all...
NASA backpack. Look, this is awesome because I'm filming. Look, okay, in the NASA backpack. Bam.
Sorry, look for NASA. No, the Earth is not flat.
Well, I've tested it for 5 years.
Well, that's part of the galaxy. The Earth is not flat.
Well, what's your best? I've debated a half dozen NASA employees. They all run away. It's fine. I'll get on my skateboard. I'll meet you up there.
A life in its embryonic state in the sight of God that's unjustly taking the life of another. It's the act of murder. And please, I have no political agenda. I'm just a messenger. Whether you like it or not, the truth is the truth.
¿Todos están listos? ¡Sí, estamos listos! Ahí viene. 1, 2, 3. ¡Sorpresa, papá Pitufo! ¡Papá Pitufo! ¡Hola, Pitufo! ¡Papá Pitufo! ¡El mismo! ¡Vamos a jugar a la pitufipelota! ¡Anda, arrójame la mía, arrójala! ¡Ay, cielos! ¡El agua tiene ojos!
I was feeling kind of tired today, but then I realized I just remembered your assignment today is get a reverse speech app on your phone and say Monday.
Let's look into your love life now that we did all that. Okay, hopefully love life is more optimistic. Okay, let's see.
Don't you know? Oh, can't you feel it in your heart? Don't worry, they won't be able to keep us apart for much longer, those evil ones, okay? Don't worry, alright.
Oh, it's not time. You just ate.
Welcome to the newest video on my YouTube channel. I've had this channel for a while.
We intend to usher in heaven on earth for the benefit of all. As above, so below. As within, so without. True wholeness to all. Thank you for helping us bring our intentions into fruition. True heaven on earth for the benefit of all. As above, so below. As within, so without. True wholeness to all.
There's a hole in the earth.
Often described as a harmonious paradise, the Norse would call it a Gartha. For Hindus, it's referred to as Paradisia. The Greeks knew it as Hyperborea. The Celtics called it Avalon. Buddhists call it Shambhala. And in the Bible, it's referred to as the Garden of Eden. That's just a few of the names. In fact, this place has been dubbed the Land of 1,000 Names. At the center of this paradise is the Axis Mundi, also called the Cosmic Axis, World Axis, World Pillar, Center of the World, and World Tree. This is said to be the connection between heaven and earth. Here is the Norse depiction. We have Yggdrasil, which is the tree of life. This is Mount Meru, from Buddhist, Jain, and Hindu cosmology. It's a central world mountain that reaches high into the heavens, and resting above it is the North Star.
It's a map. My father showed me a
In the Mayan cosmology,
map like
there is
this
a central
once.
pyramid.
Talking to me about healing through belief.
You're a man looking at the world through a keyhole, and you've spent your whole life trying to widen that keyhole, to see more, to know more. And now, on hearing that it can be widened in ways you can't imagine, you reject the possibility.
I reject it because I do not believe in fairy tales about chocolate.
Same theme with the Inca cosmology in the North Pole. The most popular map with these Arctic land masses comes from 1595 by Gerardus Mercator, and where we can see a large black mountain called the Rupus Nigra, surrounded by a great whirlpool, and of course into which 4 powerful rivers flow.
It is said to be a place where any kind of wish can be fulfilled.
These rivers divide a massive landmass into 4 distinct islands, in great detail, in a lost book from the 14th century called the Inventio Fortunata, which itself also referenced.
What's exciting about this? Well, they're all facing north, right?
Yeah, so? The needle's naturally drawn to the Earth's magnetic North Pole. Meaning, if we follow the compasses north, they should lead us to the gate.
Much older and similarly lost work.
Most vulnerable to the fear of death because it is so instilled in our minds and shown to us more than any being on this planet. We are shown more murder than any other entity in this world. Animals, they see it, but they're not shown it in such a gruesome manner so often, and it's become normalized in this culture. You know, gods of death.
I intend to bring forth heaven on earth for the benefit of all and release everyone from bondage.